The Met Gala was last night, but not everyone decided to attend. Some people just didn't feel comfortable going because of COVID. Some couldn't attend because of their schedules, and I didn't go because I haven't been welcome ever since I mixed up Oscar de la Renta and Oscar de la Hoya. Yeah, I thought he'd block the punch. My bad. Oh, and it turns out Nicki Minaj wasn't there either, for a reason that has set the internet ablaze.
The Met Gala was held last night, but one star was noticeably absent, Nicki Minaj. The rapper told fans on Twitter that she isn't vaccinated, which was required in order to attend the event. She added that she contracted COVID-19 while prepping for the MTV Video Music Awards, but it was her comments about the vaccine that had many people lashing out.
My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision, not bully.
That's right, people. If you've been on Twitter in the last 24 hours, or if you for some reason have a Google alert for Trinidadian testicles, you probably saw the story. And ooh, baby, is there a lot to digest here. First of all, I'm going to say this, I'm not sure that this marriage was ever going to work out. Because when you get married, you go into it knowing you're going to face some obstacles someday. I mean, it's right there in the vows. But clearly this woman in Trinidad was like, I was okay with richer or poorer, sickness and health, but you never said anything about swollen testicles. And also, can we just talk a moment about this poor guy? Think about it. He's minding his own business with these swollen testicles in Trinidad. And then because his best friend happens to be cousins with Nicki Minaj, now the whole world knows that he's impotent, he got dumped, and he's got giant testicles. He must be so mad at his friend. But I told you I was gonna tell my cousin Nicki in America. Boy, you didn't tell me your cousin was Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, you gotta say Nicki Minaj. I mean, that poor guy. Now he's single and swollen, and everyone's asking him if he can hook them up with Nicki Minaj tickets. And here's the thing. Vaccines are already a very contentious issue in America, right? Everyone is fighting about them. But when you're a world-famous artist with 22 million followers on Twitter, everyone is going to be weighing in. Right-wing commentators have been rushing to Nicki's defense. Yes, my anaconda queen! And then on the other side, liberal pundits like MSNBC's Joy Reid, well, they called Nicki out on TV.
People like Nicki Minaj, I have to say this. You have a platform, sister, that is 22 million followers, okay? I have 2 million followers. You have 22 million followers on Twitter. For you to use your platform to encourage our community to not protect themselves and save their lives, my God, sister, you could do better than that. You got that platform. It's a blessing. It's a blessing that you got that people listen to you. And they listen to you more than they listen to me. For you to use your platform to put people in the position of dying from a disease they don't have to die from, oh my God, as a fan, as a hip hop fan, as somebody who was your fan, I'm so sad that you did that.
I think what Joy Reid is trying to say is that she's also black, and she's very disappointed. Now, after hearing this, Nicki Minaj actually contacted Joy Reid, and they had a really cordial conversation and came to an understanding based on friendship and mutual respect. Now, I'm just messing with you, man. Nicki roasted her ass. Oof. It was rough. She tweeted Joy Reid and called her a lying coon who's being used by white people to take down a black woman. And she even dug up an old tweet from last year where Joy Reid was saying that she would never trust the vaccine because it was developed under Donald Trump. And honestly, I think Nicki has a point here. I mean, Joy Reid was skeptical of the vaccine just a year ago, right? Just a year ago. She was like, I don't trust this vaccine and I'll never trust the vaccine. In fact, a lot of liberals were in the same position. And people like that should probably have a little more patience for people who haven't gotten over that hesitancy as fast as they have. You know? You're like, yeah, I'm over it now. I'm with the vaccine. But you also had to get there. Have a little patience. This happens with a lot of things in society. I mean, look at Crocs. Look at Crocs. For years, everyone agreed that Crocs were the official footwear of failure, right? And then suddenly last year, everyone decided that they were cool. Justin Bieber's wearing them, Post Malone is wearing them, and now people are like, oh, where are your Crocs, Trevor? Why aren't you wearing Crocs, Trevor? You don't like fashion? Guys, give me a minute. Huh? Let me check with Dr. Fauci. And Nicki Minaj was on defense all day, All day, Nicki was fighting, swinging at everyone. Not only Joy Reid, at one point, Meghan McCain, former co-host of The View and inventor of the phrase, "Do you know who my father is?" criticized Nicki. And Nicki responded with, "Eat shit, you," which I know sounds harsh, but please don't forget, people, Nicki Minaj is a rapper, all right? She makes diss tracks for a living. "Eat shit, you" is basically a rapper's way of saying, let's agree to disagree. It's actually quite courteous in the rap community.
This is The Daily Show with Trevor Noah.